everybody. This is Alan Ellman, the Blue Collar Investor, and welcome to this BCI podcast number 37, titled Selling the Same Option Twice in the Same Contract Month. Hitting a double with SPDR S&P Biotech, which trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol XBI. Now, you always hear me talking about mastering the 3 required skills for option selling. We're going to focus in on covered call writing in today's podcast and show you how once you enter your position, there are opportunities from time to time to sell that same option 2 times in the same contract month. I refer to that as hitting a double. So hitting a double implies that we're buying back the short call that we sold to enter the covered call trade using the 20%, 10% guidelines. Now, this implies that the price of the stock has gone down because when we enter a trade at the beginning of the contract, we use the 20% guideline. That means that we put a buy to close limit order in after we sold the option at 20% or less than the premium we received when selling that option. So as an example, if we sold the option for $2, we would put a buy to close limit order in at 40 cents, 20% of $2. Now, midway through the contract, we change that to 10% or 20 cents. So when the price of the stock declines, the value of the option premium will also decline. Now, of course, we get to keep the original premium that we sold, but frequently we could buy it back at a much lower price. Now, if the price of the underlying stock recovers, there are frequently opportunities to then resell that very same option. And that's what this podcast is going to focus in on today. So let's use a real-life example with XBI. And the trade was opened at the end of February 2020, where XBI was purchased, and the 92 call option was sold for $1.50. Now, once we sell that option, we immediately place a buy to close limit order to buy back that option at 20% or less. In this case, that would be 30 cents or less. Now, midway through the contract, we change that to the 10% guideline, which would be 15 cents or less. And on 3/6, right towards the latter part of the contract, there was a buy to close order at 15 cents. So the short call was closed. We still own the shares. Now, a week later, which was about a week prior to contract expiration, the price of XBI accelerated and we were able to sell that same 92 call option for 55 cents. So after selling the original option for $1.50, we ended up with a net credit from hitting a double of $40 per contract. Because we did the buy to close at 15 cents, that was a debit, and we did a new sell to open at 55 cents, and that was a credit. So we had a net credit of $40 per contract. Now, if we were to look at a chart, if you could visualize what such a trade would look like, you would see that a trade was entered when the price of the stock was accelerating or, at very worst, consolidating or moving sideways. Otherwise, we wouldn't select that stock. Then what happens is you would have a precipitous price decline, allowing us to buy back the option at 20% or 10% or less, depending on what part of the contract we're in. But then the price turns around and recovers. And as it recovers, we can then resell that same option. So if you to visualize a chart pattern of such a price movement, you would see a classic V-shaped pattern, a price decline and then a price recovery, all within a short period of time, because most of us sell options on a monthly basis, some weekly, but most of us in the BCI community use monthly options. So that's what the chart would look like. Now, once we sell that second option, we are not finished, because we want to protect that particular option sale. So we place a buy to close limit order on that 55 cents. If it's in the first half of the contract, we do it at 10 cents or at 20%. And in the latter part of the contract, which is the case here, we would do it at 10% of the 55, or we would put a buy to close limit order in at 5 cents. There may be another opportunity to generate additional time value profit by either hitting another double or rolling down, or even just selling the stock if it's underperforming. But we always place that buy to close limit order after the sell to open limit order when we sell the covered call option, whether it's the first one, the second one, or the third one in the contract month. So let's give an overview of hitting a double. When we enter a covered call trade, we have 3 required skills. But to enter the trade, it's the first 2. What stock are we going to select? And then what option are we going to select? For stock selection, we use fundamental, technical, and common sense principles to screen. For option selection, we have to decide on the strike price and the expiration date. And all that is in my material as to how to know what the best strike price is and how to screen for stocks. But once we enter that covered call position, buy the stock, sell the option, then the third required skill set kicks in, which is position management or exit strategies. And that will allow us to both mitigate losses and even enhance returns in many cases, as was the case here with XBI, where we actually generated 2 income streams in the same month with the same underlying security. Now, by entering buy to close limit orders after entering the covered call trade, we're actually partially automating the process. We do not have to be in front of our computer to allow that exit strategy execution to take place if the price of the option reaches our stated threshold, 20% or 10%. So the automated part of it makes it very appealing, because we don't have to get crazy about being in front of our computers all day long watching the price action of the option. So before I go, I just want to remind everybody that a lot of the calculations we use for covered call writing can be found in the Elman calculator, and a free copy of the basic Elman calculator is found on our website, www.thebluecollarinvestor.com. Just look at the top black bar on the top of the web pages and click on free resources, including the Elman calculator. You'll find the calculator, its user guide, a put calculator, and that user guide, along with many other free resources, you'll find over there. In the Blue Collar store, the bluecollarinvestor.com/store, we have online video programs, ebooks, soft and hardcover books, calculators, spreadsheets, trade planners, mentoring services, so much to help us bring the level of our knowledge for option selling up to an elite master level. So that ends our BCI podcast number 37, selling the same option twice in the same contract month, hitting a double with SPDR S&P Biotech, ticker XBI. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and most importantly, hope you make some money from it. As always, this is Alan Elman, the Blue Collar Investor. Take care, everybody.